Hello friends, and welcome to another speed build. Today I'm building a Halloween fair, which this was one of those ideas where I'm just like, I have no idea what to build, I don't know what to do, I want to build something fun because I'm so bored of building the same things over and over again. And then suddenly I was like, wait, I still haven't built anything with the Ferris wheel and the things from the high school years, like debug items. Because they do function. If you get them in debug and then place them on a lot, they're functional. So ever since that pack came out, I've been like, oh my god, I should build like a fair or something fun or like a theme park, whatever. But I never did it. Somehow, it's been so many years now since high school years came out. I'm honestly not even sure how many. But I, for some reason, have still never built one. And then I was like, actually, this is a really good time for this because there's so much we can do to make like a fun Halloween fair. Because for Halloween, they do all kinds of events. And I will say, in the Netherlands, Halloween is not really a thing. Like, I've never celebrated Halloween in my life. But it is becoming more of a thing. Like, I know theme parks have like Halloween Fright Nights and whatever. But I've personally never been to anything because I guess I'm also like I'm easily scared and kind of anxious. So I don't really need to be doing that with my life. But it is fun to build it in The Sims. So I really wanted to do that. So my inspiration for this lot was very much just get a big lot, fit on at least like the haunted house and the Ferris wheel. Cause there's also like the lovers boats or whatever. I didn't really think they fit the vibe of this one, to be honest. It's like a really colorful, fun, heart-shaped building, and I was like, I don't think that's really this. But I wanted to fit those, and then I wanted to build like a kind of creepy, old-looking house. At first I was like, oh, I'll just make it into like a bar or something, and then I ended up cutting all of that out later, so if you see any points of me doing the indoors of the building and you're like, why is it being cut away from this? I changed at the very end for the inside to be kind of like a normal house. Like, it ends up getting a kitchen, a living room, and then upstairs it has a bar and like a photo booth and stuff. But I liked the creepy vibes of it being like a normal house, but it feels kind of haunted. So that's what I wanted to go for. And then obviously I also wanted it to have like a lot of pumpkins. I will say I don't have Spooky Day, like the spooky stuff pack, because that's one of the packs that I don't have. And I was really truly considering buying it for this build. And then I went to think about it again and I was like, do I really want to spend this much money just so I can get more Halloween items that I then will never use again? And I decided, no, that's not necessary. I have a few Halloween items from seasons, and then there's a bunch of pumpkins in the cottage living debug. So I'll be fine, actually. And now we also have, I used a lot of life and death items because they're kind of creepy. So they worked really well for this too. So it's mostly, a lot of this build is life and death items because it just fit the vibe so well. It just is like perfectly creepy. I thought this was gonna be a lot more vampires focused, but I don't remember how much of the vampire stuff I actually used because I like the stuff from Life and Death so much more because it's a bit more recent, so it looks a bit better in my opinion. And it's just, I like the style of it more too. But I really, really like this build. I'm really proud of it. I was having so much fun while building it, which I think is always a good sign. I love a silly little build like this where I'm just like looking for items that match a theme, and I'm finding a bunch of things where I'm like, oh my god, I had no idea that this even existed. And I'm like, oh wait, we have this item that also fits really well. Like, I put the wishing well in here, which is one of those items that I'm obsessed with, but I never have a good place to put it, because I'm like, most people would not have a wishing well in their, like, backyard. And it's, like, decently expensive, so I don't normally put them on people's lots, but I like the idea of people being able to go to a wishing well and, like, wish for something and then get either a good or a bad outcome. Because what I've had at a wishing well is that you like wish for a child and you get an evil ghost child. Which is kind of funny and also really fits the vibe of this place. So I like to think that this wishing well just gives more bad fortunes than good fortunes. But obviously that's not how reality works. But I do think that would be funny. And then I put in like the crypt and stuff. A lot of the items I put in were like, oh well, we'll put in the crypt so there's a woohoo spot. And I'm like, I just thought that they would be fun items, and a lot of the items are just like, I don't really know where else I'd put this. Like, I put in a photo booth upstairs in the building because I was like, I never used a photo booth item, but I feel like if your Sims go and they like dress up for Halloween and then go to the Halloween fair, it would be fun to take a picture of them so you can save that for later. And I think the pictures that come out of the photo booth are actually really cute. So I thought that would be really fun. And then I added a little playground for the kids, of course, because we've got some Life and Death even comes with playground stuff, which is kind of fun. And then I obviously, because they're new, I added some of the playground equipment from the new pack. I think it's just the slide and some like stairs, so it's like the tiniest little like playground climbing thing ever, but I just really wanted to fit it in because I really like these items. I think they're really fun. But I had so much fun with this build. I think I playtested everything. It should all be 100% functional, but I am a little bit worried that maybe I have moved something near the very end, because I think I playtested about halfway through the building. At one point you'll see, I'm not really sure how often you can really tell because I don't really change the lighting that often. It's mostly daytime while I build so I can see things, but I changed a bunch of the lights to be purple and blue and like orange and stuff, so the vibes are a bit more fun. Like, I lined the front of the building, like the scary, creepy house, with like some purple lights, because I thought that kind of matched the vibes of the haunted house, which I really liked. Because I saw the haunted house in the dark and I was like, oh my god, the lights on that look so good. I'm gonna steal that and use that on the build that I made. So I think they're the LED strip lights from high school years, I want to say. But I really, really like how it looks. I think the lights in this add a really fun effect, which is, it's one of those lots where I'm like, this lot looks so good at nighttime. I think while I'm building, it's mostly daytime and it almost looks like not scary at all. Like, it doesn't look creepy enough, even though all of the windows are broken and like it looks kind of nasty and there's a bunch of like weird plants and there's gravestones and whatever. The general vibe obviously is creepy, but when it's dark it just looks so much better. So I was really excited about it. I think changing the light colors really helped put everything in like the right vibe and in the right mood for this. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you like this. I was gonna post this video next week on Halloween, but then I was like, you know what? I should post this now, because then if you want to do some fun Halloween playing over the next week leading up to Halloween, then now you can watch it now and you can see it and be like, oh my god, I should put that in my world. It should be on the gallery already. I'm pretty sure it's up there. But I don't know, I just thought I may as well. And also, the other build that I built that was meant to go up today, it was like one of the new retreat custom lot types. And after I finished the entire build that took me multiple hours, I realized what I wanted to do is not possible. So, I had to give up on that, and I was like, do I still want to upload it even though it's completely an unfunctional build and will not do anything? So it will just have to be like a random lot type that doesn't function. Do I still want that? And then I was like, no, not really. So I think this video is going up now, and then I'll think of something again for next week. And that's fine with me. I don't mind. Anyway, I really like the vibes of this lot a lot. I just think it looks really fun in here, and the lights look fun. I tried to, at first I was like, this lot seems like a place you would visit a lot at nighttime. So I changed to nighttime, and then I was like, you can't see anything. So we're gonna need some lights. So I put a bunch of lights everywhere. And then I think all of the like floor lights, I end up changing to purple, which was accidental because I kind of forgot I placed them. And then I changed the lights on the wall to purple after. And I kind of forgot that if I change the lights that are on the walls, it will also change the lights that are outside. And then I was looking at it and I was like, actually the purple lights look kind of good. Because I didn't super love how they looked with the like white yellowish light that came off of them originally. So it was an accident, but it worked out really well for me. And I was really happy about it. But yeah, this lot is so fun. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't think I've ever built anything like this before, where it's just like, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this. And it's one of those, like I said before, I've been wanting to build something with the Ferris wheel and stuff forever, because they're such cool items. And I remember when we got them, I was like, this is so cool. I will say I was disappointed that the animations for them are kind of boring, and like it doesn't really give you any like fun moods or anything. So it doesn't really do anything for your Sims specifically. I assume it makes their fun go up, but whatever. I guess I don't really care that much. But I loved the idea of these items so much. I just don't really play in the high school years world that much. I like the vibe of the world. I just think the lighting, is it Copperdale? I think so. The lighting there is just bad. I'm sorry, but I don't like building in worlds that have bad lighting, and I feel like Copperdale is one of those worlds where the lighting is just never good. Like all of the lots have this like blue greenish vibe, and none of them seem to have like good direct sunlight on them, which I think makes it really hard to see if something you're building looks good. Because this lot, for example, has really good sunlight. So when the sun shines on it, you're like, oh my god, it looks so bright and beautiful, and like the colors look so good, and everything looks like really nice. You don't get that with every single lot in this game. I have the same complaint about Henford on Bagley, where a lot of the lots look really greenish in their lighting. Like it doesn't look very colorful, which is fine for some builds, and sometimes it looks good, but a lot of the time I'm like, I wish it was just a bit cozier looking. I wish the lighting was better. But some worlds have really good lighting, which makes me personally very happy. I think there, for some of the older worlds, you can Google like Sims 4 lighting maps, and someone made like, they show like the Sims map and then every single lot, and it says like this lot has good lighting at this time of day, and this lot has good lighting at this time of day. This lot has good lighting never, which is really good for like gallery uploads and stuff, because some things you put on the gallery and it genuinely looks bad, you know? Like you can't really see what's happening, or there's like an object in the way. I had that with, I think the Japanese wellness retreat that I uploaded like recently. That one has a tree directly in front of it. I think there's one lot in Brindleton Bay that has like a building that's in the way or something, or like a flag post. I don't know. There's a few things where I'm just like, why did they do this? Did they not realize that there was something in the way? And if they did, why would they not make it so that on the gallery it doesn't show? Because now I'm just annoyed. Because I'm gonna have to move it to a different lot so that people can see how good it looks. Because I think this is worth uploading, but now no one's gonna see it. But it's fine. That's like such a non-issue, because you can very easily just put it on a different lot. But I like uploading things on the lot that I think they belong on. Which you can't do when the lighting is bad, or when there's something in the way. But again, such a non-issue and doesn't really matter. I also really wanted to add some food stands to this lot, I could not decide which ones though, because from Seasons, there's like a autumn goods stand or whatever. I don't really know. It's got like autumnal food and drink items, which I think is really fun and matches the vibes of this perfectly. But I kind of wanted to have like a food stand and a drink stand, and all of the different packs have different like food style, like different food stand styles, if that makes sense. I really like the aesthetic of these ones. I'm pretty sure these ones are from Businesses and Hobbies, but they're so good. There's a few different ones. I think I put the coffee one and then the bakes one that has like baked goods. But they also have like a pottery one, I'm pretty sure. And then I think a candy one. But these two seem like the most logical to me. And I really just wanted somewhere for you to get food, because that makes sense for a fair. I wish we had some more options, because we have like, which pack is this from? I don't know. My brain wants to say Eco Lifestyle. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but it's like a food stand that kind of looks like it would be pulled behind a car, and it just like showed up there. It doesn't look like a little house, which I really like, because I like the idea. In a lot of places like this where I want food stands, I feel like the food stands need to look a bit more like they're movable, which I think in the wedding pack, they have one for like a flower shop that also looks like it's got like wheels and stuff, so you can like put it behind the car. Realistically, you could like move it easily, and that to me makes a lot of sense for places like this. But I guess for like a Halloween fair like this, you could do a little pop-up shop anyway, because this would probably be there for like the entire month of October at least. Because you wouldn't put this up for a day with a whole Ferris wheel and then take it down the next day. So it would probably be there a little bit longer, so we don't really have to worry about that, but still. I just like the style of those ones, because I feel like when they look like that, it's easier to like match them with other styles, because it's like, oh well, different people just showed up. But when it's like a little tiny building kind of, I feel like when you match the different styles, it just doesn't look that good. But that's just my opinion. That's just me being picky with my own stuff. Anyway, I have no Halloween plans, because like I said, we don't really do Halloween. But I will probably build another Halloween themed build, or at least like an autumnal themed build for next week. That's my plan anyway, but I haven't really decided what I'm gonna build. I love the vibes of everyone's like Halloween decor and stuff, but I'm so like, I don't really care that much. I love the idea of dressing up. I remember when I was in high school, I'd watch so many videos from people being like, these are all my Halloween costumes, or like, you know, the era of like My Life as Ava and stuff, where they would do like 25 easy DIY Halloween costumes. I used to love those videos, and I wasn't going anywhere. I didn't even know what day Halloween was on until I was in high school, because that just was not a thing. And then the only reason I knew was because of the YouTubers I was watching. But now Halloween's become more of a thing here, which is kind of a thing with every single like American holiday. I don't know. Like all of these, Halloween's not strictly American, but that's how a lot of these things become popular. It's like, it becomes a really big thing, and then a lot of big brands are like, well, this is something we can make money off of, so we should do this too. So now everything's Halloween themed everywhere, even though I don't know anyone who celebrates. I think if you were to go trick-or-treating here, everyone would be like, what do you want? Why are you at my door? Go away. That's not a thing. Leave me alone. Which is honestly a little bit sad, but oh well. It's just not really a thing here. We have our own holidays. Because we don't even have Christmas the way that you would in other places. Like, we don't have Christmas with presents. We have like a separate holiday called Sinterklaas, which is from like mid-November until early December, where there's this guy who kind of looks like Santa. And he'll bring you presents every once in a while. And then on like December 5th, which is like the final day, then you'll get like a big bag of presents. Very exciting. So it's very much similar to Christmas. In my head, I was like, I feel like as a child, I just didn't really think about the fact that Santa existed because that didn't really exist to me. And then when I did, I was like, well, they must be siblings or something. They must be working together because they look like the same man in different fonts. Because I'm like, Sinterklaas is like a tall man with a white beard and red clothes. And then Santa is more of like a round man with a white beard and red clothes. So they have like the same idea, but they're just kind of different, which everyone's so original with their holidays. Anyway, I have celebrated some like real Christmases, I guess you could call them, with like presents and stuff because I have an English girlfriend. And in England they celebrate Christmas that way, so I've celebrated Christmas at her house. I'm gonna do that again this year. It's gonna be a good time. But that is kind of fun. For our Christmas, we literally just eat food with my family. We'll go to like my grandma's house and have like a big meal. But that's it. We don't do anything interesting. And that's okay with me. It's kind of boring, but I'm also like, it's fun. And we had presents like 2 weeks before then. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Beg for presents again? No one would have any money in January. And I feel like people already don't have money in January because December is a very expensive month. You know how many holidays are squeezed in like a short period of time all the time? Terrible. No one has this much money to spend. Anyway, the build is getting to an end now. You might notice that the building itself, like the scary part, the creepy mansion-y build, it's not super furnished, but I kind of wanted to focus more on the outside, and I always worry that if I'm putting in like 7 billion items to decorate, that no one's gonna be able to download the lot because it just won't place and you'll crash your game or it'll lag really bad. So I'm trying to be gentle because I know that sometimes placing big lots is really difficult. So hopefully this runs for everyone. Now that the build is done, it's time to give you a tour. So first, here's like an overview of what it looks like in the daytime, but I think this lot looks a lot more exciting in the nighttime. So let's look at it like this. Over here, we have like a little pumpkin patch. These are all pumpkins. They're not grown. Then over here, we have like a little selling table if you wanted to sell anything. We've got some benches, a playground. We've got the haunted house, which looks so good in the dark. This is such a good object. We've got a crypt. I think this stone lets you teleport, which is kind of cool. Then over here on the left side, we have the wishing well. We have this really big fountain, which is from Life and Death Debug. I just liked the vibes of this a lot. Then I have the weather machine. I don't know why I put this in here. I just thought it was fun if you could do something dramatic with the weather while you were here. I also got a little fire pit in the middle. Then over here you can like get food, you can sit around. Then back here we have the Ferris wheel, which also looks so good at night. We have a ghost cow plant, and then we've got the big building over here, which, like I said, has all these colored lights. When you go inside, it kind of looks like a normal house if it was kind of left abandoned. Then I have like a bathroom for people, a bar, a coffin. We've got a photo booth. And then here we have a little creepy bedroom. And then this room, I didn't know what to do with, so I just decided, you know what, the floor is broken. And also the chess tables, because this house needed chess tables, because it is technically a park. Anyway, here's my fair. I think it looks really cool, especially at night. I'm really proud of it. It's up on my gallery if you want to download it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.